What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to Way to Serve Style, serving you your dose of fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. I'm Crystal Waiters, and girl, I do all of the things over here. I'm a stylist, makeup artist, model. Simply put, I'm a fashion and beauty enthusiast. And if fashion and beauty is something that you love as much as I do, come on, girl, let's join the family. We have hit a milestone, guys. We have reached over 500 subscribers, which might not be a big deal to some, but I remember when I was my only subscriber. So I am happy. I'm grateful. We're growing. And yes, to God be all of the glory. I am so excited. We do have a goal to reach 1,000 subscribers. Oh, come on, girl. You know, join the family. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. Do all of the things. And while you're at it, follow me on all social media platforms at Way to Serve Style. And today we're just going to dive into today's video. Today, I just want to do makeup. I have not done a makeup video in quite some time. And I just want to play with makeup. I'm actually about to film some content and shoot some content. So I figured, why not turn on the camera and take you guys along with me? You guys know I have recently moved, so you see a different setup. And yeah, we're just gonna dive right in. I literally did not plan this out, but I feel like I wanna, you know, chit chat and hang out with you guys. Although I can't see you, I still feel like in my mind I'm hanging out with you guys. So I am going to walk through my process. Today I'm just doing a simple but yet glam beat. When I shoot content, I want to be in and out. I don't want it to be an all-day process. It is a little after 2 p.m. Saturday, May the 6th. Yes, because yesterday was Cinco de Mayo. So for that reason, I don't do too many super glam looks, but for today I might do an eyeshadow look because I know some of you guys may want to see how I apply eyeshadow. For my brows, I just use a disposable spoolie and hairspray to keep them high and lift it up. And I groom my own brows. For primer, I am going to use my Tatcha. Actually, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is a great dupe of this. I like to use this when I feel like I want to be outside, or I want to be seen, rather. Since today I'm shooting content that doesn't require me to have on a lot of makeup, I'm just going to use this. And I got this primer because that Tatcha primer is almost $60. So it's not something I don't need to be using that every day. When I'm just, you know, doing basic looks. But this is a good dupe of that. So my skin is already prepped and primed. And we are trying to get the skin back together slowly but surely. And on camera it doesn't look that bad, but you guys know I struggle with significant hyperpigmentation, and I've actually been prescribed tretinoin to help with that. And what I actually need some more of this. I might pick this up today. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, for my skincare routine, I find that is not something that I need to deviate from. I need to get back to the basics because adding new skincare, it breaks me out. So we're journeying back to my simple skincare routine because my skin is acne prone. I have a lot of hyperpigmentation and it's also very sensitive. So what I just did, I have extremely oily skin, and this is a good trick to ensure that your makeup stays in place. Okay, so you guys know for brows, I like the Maybelline Express Brow. And we like to brush the brows up. Do I need to groom? Oh, yeah. For brows, I like to, since I've done my last makeup tutorial, I have added a new step to my eyebrow routine. I like to outline my brows with the pencil, and it gives me a guide and also provides shape, the shape that I want for my brows. And for this step, I like to use a powder. I find with a powder, since I already have thick eyebrows, I find with the powder, it does not give me the angry brow. I mean the angry bird brow. And I am using the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in Ebony. Simple, quick. And to carve out my brows, I still carve out my brows. I know it's like a taboo thing, but I like a snatch brow. To carve out my brows, I use a skin toned concealer. I'm using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Deep Chestnut. And we're just going to bring that down. Simple yet glam look. Simple yet glam look. Make sure your brows are carved out, girl. And take it up above. Okay, sun. I'm not gonna worry. By the time I get out, the sun is going to be shining again. Because it's a beautiful day today. It's a beautiful day every day. Any day above ground is a beautiful day. Amen. Amen. So, how have you guys been? Hopefully, the spring season is rendering showers of blessings, change, cleansing, all of the things. So, this is where we are. The brows are looking bomb. And for my palette today, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Khaki Haze palette. This is my second time purchasing this palette. And as you can see, I've already hit pan on my favorite shadows. So today I am going to teach and do a eyeshadow look. So we're going to work with these 4 shadows, same palette. Since I have hooded eyes, I like to create a new lid, and I will show you how to do that. We're going to do one eye at a time. So what I'm using this color right here to build up my crease as a transition shade. Tapping off the excess using the same brush because I hate switching brushes. We're going to define the crease even more with this slightly darker shade. And as you can see, it created a little bit of depth. Taking a brush like this in the darker shade, and since I have hooded eyes, I like to create the darkness on the outer corner. to lift my eye, and we're going to create the V shape. Darken that up a bit. And that's where we are. Then we're going to take a flat brush and take this pink shade, which goes on light. And like I said, since I have hooded eyes, I like to create a new lid. Simple yet glam look. All matte shadows. I like to use matte shadows because they read better, in my opinion, in photos, especially if you had hooded eyes. So as you can see, we want to marry those two. So we're going to take, let's take this brush, a smaller fluffy brush with our transition shade, and marry those two colors together. And yep, we want it to blend effortlessly. And then we're going to take a smaller blending brush, mix these two together, and then close out and make sure we don't have any harsh lines. And boom, eyeshadow look. Simple yet glam. So I'm going to finish the other eye off camera and then hop right back on. Okay, so we're back. Eyes are done. We did a little something, but not too much. 4 eyeshadows, and boom. Let me know if you guys want to see a more in-depth, detailed look at how to apply eyeshadow. So for my eyes, I love to curl my lashes before putting on false lashes. This is a crucial step, in my opinion, to make sure your natural lashes blend with your falsies. And then I take one of my favorite eyeliners by One Size, Point Made in Bodacious Black, and just do a simple to give me that effect. And then for mascara, if you have not bought this mascara, you should. If you are looking to, if you're not a girl who loves to wear false eyelashes, I still will recommend this mascara. It is volumizing and lengthening, and if you want to be completely extra, combine these two. This is my all-time favorite mascara. This is great for lengthening, and these two together makes your lashes almost look like false lashes. So since I always wear, false lashes, I only use this mascara, and as you can see the difference. And I just apply one coat, and then for lashes, I'm using a pair of wispy lashes. Actually, I'm going to use the pair of lashes that I got from Amazon. Well, both pairs I got from Amazon. But we're going to use these lashes. I've cut these lashes. And when you're cutting your lashes, make sure, as you can see, the inner corner is shorter than the outer corner. That side is shorter than that side. You always want to cut from that side out. And for glue, I use hair glue. People say you shouldn't, but it has not bothered my eyes, not one bit, since I've been using it. So if you use it, use at your own risk. I always use tweezers, and I will not use all of that glue. I take it and drag it. You should have about that much glue on your lash. I love this glue because you don't have to wait for it to dry. Get you a mirror. Where did the other lash go? As you can see, I'm holding my mirror low so I can see. I'm holding my mirror low so I can see my lash line. Using my tweezers to make sure that the middle is anchored. And then secure the outer. And then boom, you have a lash. You have a lash, girlfriend. Now, I'm going to find the other lash and come right back. Okay, lashes are on. And if you don't get anything else from this tutorial, make sure you pinch your lashes. I absolutely cannot stand to see that gap between your real lashes and your false lashes. Boom. And as you can see, I cut these in a way to have that cat eye because we always want to be high and lifted up. And I just reinforce my liner to ensure that the lashes blend perfectly and you don't see the lash band too much. And we are onto the face. Cool. I'm loving how this is looking. I like to prime my under eye to ensure there is no creasing. And I use the paint pots. Shout out to Savannah Silver for this tip, to use paint pots to ensure that you have no creasing or fine lines. For concealer today, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Tan Latte. This concealer is $6. And I love the coverage, I love the color, and love how it is extremely affordable. And we're gonna go all out. I love a highlighted look. Take it down the nose. Make sure we got an even application. A little more. Cool. This is where we are. Key with your concealer to make sure you get the maximum coverage possible is to let it sit. For contour, you guys know I like to do underpainting, and I use Black Opal. This is a foundation stick, and it is in ebony brown. Leave that there. Take a brush, blend it out. Take it all the way down. Boom, and this is where we are. We rolling right through, y'all. For foundation. Okay, for foundation, we are going to use the Stay Naked, and I'm going to mix it a bit to get a little more coverage. I'm gonna mix it with the Juvia's Place Velvet Matte Foundation. Just a squirt of that. Mix it together because the Juvia's Place has extreme coverage and the color looks good. Looks, yeah, it's warm. You know, because I want to make sure. Yeah. I'm definitely not going to use all of this. I want to make sure that my marks are covered and I don't have to color correct because I am a little pressed for time. I want to make sure. We get out in time. Okay, so this is where we are. We still have a lot of foundation left on my hand, and I am going to do a little bit of liquid bronzing, and I like to take another foundation, which you don't have to do this step. I like doing this step because I live for a good bronzer, and taking my same contour brush and just reinforcing that contour line with bronzer. And a trick that I like to do to ensure that my makeup lasts is at this step, while you still are dealing with liquids, this is the time you spray your face. So I can't actually do it. You get your setting spray and spray your face. Setting spray should be mixed into your foundation, and it ensures that your foundation stays in place. So, little tip, and I just take the excess off the back of my hand, and we gonna dab. I'm a bammer for that. And as you can see, my dark marks are covered. If I wanted to be super, super detailed, I would have color corrected, but I'm literally just putting this face on to shoot content. I'm not going anywhere but to the location to shoot content. We blend it out. Blend it out. And then another trick I like to do is take my concealer and shape my eyeshadow to lift it up. And even if your concealer has dried down, just keep blending. This concealer does dry matte. And this is where we are. Look at that face, girl. Like to reinforce. I will say with makeup, take your time. Makeup should be a process. Give yourself time to, I need to shaping my nose. I don't contour my nose. I just bring the shape back. As you can see with foundation and concealer, you lose the shape of your nose. We're just bringing the shape back. But what I was saying is give yourself time to do your face. I find that makeup can be very therapeutic, not just for people watching, but also while you're doing it, because it forces you to focus on you. So give yourself a little time to put on a little mascara, a little concealer. You know, if you want to do a full face like me, designate 20, 30 minutes. I could get this done in 20 minutes. But give yourself time to do your makeup and allow yourself that time to pamper yourself. This is a part of my self-care. I don't go get my nails done because that's not self-care to me. I love taking time to do my makeup and, you know, put a look on, honey. Okay, make sure you're not creasing. And for powder today, I'm using the One Size powder, which I don't use this powder that much. Kind of have a love-hate relationship. And for setting, I am going to use this new powder puff. And with setting with the puff, you press with chest. That much. Press it in Always look up because you don't want to set your creases. It looks amazing on camera. And I think I'm going to set my whole face with this. Let's see how we do. Press the chest. These little puffs are very small, but they are very soft. Typically for powder, I like to use the Laura Mercier powder. It is by far my favorite, but I'm trying to utilize all of my makeup. Boom, and this is where we are. And to take that white cast off, I like to use a pressed powder. And I'm using this Sephora Micro Smooth powder in 40 to bring a little color back to my face. Okay, and to brighten the under eye up, I like to use another pressed powder in a lighter shade. This is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. We're gonna take the excess off. Yep, literally lighten everything up. See what that did? And blending. Okay. And then for bronzer, what are we going to use for bronzer? Let's use our Minted bronzer in Yacht Life. As you can see, it is well loved. So as you can see, I already have that shape from underpainting. We are going to define it even more because I live for cut sheet. And this is the brush that I like to use. Bring it down. Bring it down. And then for my nose, I've been loving the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. Now, the reason why I only use this bronzer for my nose is because it's too light to use on my face. I got shade number 3. I should have got shade number 4. And I don't believe in wasting makeup. So I figured out a way to utilize this in a different way. And look at what that did to the nose. And we're going to take this under the lash line. Yep. Not too dark, not too heavy. And I want to cut out my cheek a little more. Yep. So now we are going to take the Micro Smooth powder. These are just all extra little steps. We're going to take the Micro Smooth powder and take our powder puff on the bigger end and reinforce that line height. And then take the brush, blend and marry everything together. And for blush, we are using the Juvia's Place Blush Duo Volume 4, and we're going to use this bright color, which I am going to pick up the liquid blush version of this, because as you can see, it is very pale, and we like that. Look very fresh. I'm gonna add a little bit of this. And I have really been getting back into highlighter for a minute. I was against it, but I've been loving it. Now for highlighter, I do not deviate from Master Chrome. I have a lot of highlighters, but this one is the best. Take it on the nose. And then I don't like it. I want to look lit from within. So this is your magic eraser to make sure you blend everything together. Make sure everything is blended. I'm gonna take this powder puff to ensure we are set around the nose, honey. It's the first place I get shiny. And this is where we are. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, okay. So, we're gonna set and marry all of these powders together, child. Get your fan, your Diva fan. Okay, finishing touches. Take the same mascara. Always put your mascara on your bottom lashes after you set, because you do not want them to transfer under your eyes. And then boom, get a little brow gel. Keep these babies high and lifted up. I use the Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt Gel. Boom. To make sure my brows stay in place. This is a bomb face, if I say so myself, girl. Look at these eyes. And for lips, should we deviate from the combo? Go a little darker. Okay, for lips, whoa. For lips, we are doing MAC Chestnut Lip Liner in... Okay, for lips, we are doing the MAC Lip Liner in Chestnut. You have to sharpen it. Always sharpen your lip liners for the best application. And I like to overline my lips. Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick in Sugar Boo. Boom. And that is it. What do you guys think? Leave your comments below. Thank you so much for watching. This is, again, a simple yet glam look. It's still very fresh, but not over the top. The eyes and everything in the center is kept very matte, but we have a slight glow on the cheek We got that contour, cutting that cheek with bronze. Brows are like, how the kids used to say, on fleek. And we are ready to go shoot. Yes. Now, I will say in person, it is a little heavier than what I would go for, but that's the reason why it looks so bomb on camera. So another makeup artist tip, go slightly more when you are filming and taking pictures, and yes, it will read better. It doesn't look bad in person, but I usually don't wear this much makeup in person. But again, she's filming, shooting content, and yeah, stay tuned. Please make sure you're following me to see the content that I will be shooting today. And that is at Way to Surf Style across all platforms: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and my blog, waytosurfstyle.com. I think that's it. Thank you guys so much. Please let me know what beauty videos you want to see. If you're interested in seeing how to do eyeshadow, a more in-depth look in how to apply eyelashes, how to carve out brows, comment below. Help me to help you. And let me know again what you guys think of this look. And I believe that's it. Take care, be well, be safe, and be blessed, guys. Peace out. Bye.